everyone, my name is Heena and I welcome you all to this YouTube channel. In today's episode, we are going to talk about 5 of my favorite Canva elements which I often use it with my designs, and I'm going to show you how you can even use them. So often what happens is people tell you what different elements you should use, but they never share how to use. So in this video, you are even going to learn about the how. So let's go ahead and check it out. So now as you can see, I am here on Canva and the very first element is appearing on the screen because I have opened it. I have prepared a document with the elements and a example. So this is the very first element, which is blur circle illustration. So if you go ahead on elements and search for blur circle illustration, right? So if you search for this, you will find these kind of elements, and you must be wondering, Heena, this is an element but I don't know how to use it. So I'm going to show you a quick example. This is what I created using these blur circles itself. So how I did it is I selected a very first thing is using a black background, pressing T to add text. So I'm just gonna add some sample text here like this, and I'll just align it properly to the left. So you have to click over here to align it to the left, and I want each of the text in the different lines, so like this. And now to reduce the line height, you'll have to click on the spacing and click on line spacing like this, and using this we can decrease the line spacing like this, and I think I have decreased it so much, so I'm gonna increase it a bit like this. Yeah, and I want to make it all caps, so I'll click over here and make it uppercase, and yeah, this looks pretty good to me for now. I know it doesn't look very good, but it's just quite good. So now you can use these kind of elements like this in the background, and it's gonna give some good effect like this. And you can position it to the back like this, position it to the back and change its color to whatever color you like. So I'm gonna make it red or pink like this, just make it pink. So like this you can use these different elements and create different design. So this is how even I created this, and that's the font which I have used is League Gothic. So if you want to create such kind of design using these elements, you can do it. So that was the first one. Let's go ahead and see what the second element is. The second element which I often use is this kind of gradient or blobs. So I often search for the term blobs or gradient. So blobs are different kind of shapes. Like if I'll just show you, when I search for blob over here, you will see these kind of shapes, right? And this one has gradient as well as it is kind of a blob shape itself. So I like it so much. So if you search for amorphous gradient, if you search for amorphous gradient, you will find these kind of gradients. You'll have to come on graphics and you will see this. So you will have to scroll and you will find these kind of gradients. And how you can use it in your design is in this way. If you can see, what I have done is there is a rectangle, black color rectangle, and there is a there is another gradient like this gradient itself with less transparency, and I have placed 2 more of those amorphous gradients on the corner. So most of the time when I'm not getting a lot of ideas, like when I'm not feeling very creative and I have to create a design, what I do is I just take 2-3 elements and place them in the corners, and this is how it turns out. So which is pretty good, right? So this is the text, there is this rectangle, and these are the elements which I have used in this design. So if ever you want to try this, go ahead and search for this term and use it in your design. The next one is gradient mesh illustration. So this is one of my favorite. Like I have very much used this for my clients. Like if my clients ever tell me that they like gradient, I'm gonna use it as the background. So what I do is I just search for this is the keyword you need to search, and you will find these kind of backgrounds. What I do is I just add that background, resize it and decrease the transparency. Like I'm gonna give you a demo. Suppose we want to use this. So I'll just copy it. When you press Command C or Control C in your keyboard, it will be copied. Now over here, I'm gonna paste it with Command V or Control V, and I'll resize it like this. Or else you can write, okay, this doesn't work. Like on images, if you right click, you can make that image to, fit to the background. But with elements, you'll have to resize it like this, okay? Now, if it's up to you. If you wanna use it like this, the whole colorful one with white text, it's gonna look really good. If you wanna decrease its transparency, you can do it like this. So this is how, I like to using it. So if you can see, that is the gradient is there, the text is there, some element or some image you want to put in, you can do it. Okay, so that was the third one. The fourth one is my very, very favorite one. Like I have used it so much again. So these are some elements which I use it on a regular basis. So this is other one. So you can search for frame with shadow and you will find these kind of shadows. So you can use it in your designs like this. Like this is a very simple example. In this, like this was the design. Awesome is there, heading is there, a small little illustration is there. In that, just a moment, I'll just Control plus Z, yeah. In that, what I did is I have just added this circular frame, and you can see it is giving us a different, a different view, a bit better, because it is giving us a 3D look into it. So something like this can be created, and here is another example. Over here, what I have done is I have added that square frame, this one. So using these kind of frames, you can, level up your design. Like without this frame, this is how it is looking. And with this frame, I feel it is, getting kind of a 3D effect, which I'm really liking it. So yeah, you can even use these kind of elements in your design. So that was the fourth one. Let's go ahead and check out the fifth one. The fifth one is geometric shapes. This is something which I use in almost all of my designs. Okay, so you will see me using these kind of dots or some kind of arrows or something like this. So when it comes to using these kind of elements, you just need to search for geometric shapes and you will find all different varieties of shapes in Canva. Choose the shapes which you like and start using them in your design. If you see, this is a very basic, simple example. In this, these dots and this kind of shapes are nothing but geometric shapes, but they are kind of making this design look a level up kind of way. Like it is making it better by at least 1% or something. So I would say use geometric shapes. Even in this design, if you can see this small little arrows, these dots are the geometric shapes itself. So use those geometric shapes as well in your design. So that's for this video, like the 5 different kind of elements which I use on a regular basis with my designs. That's it for this video, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, if you haven't yet started using my Canva templates, which I have submitted and published into Canva, go to this link called canva.com/HeenaShake and you will find all the templates which I have created, and you can start using it today itself. And if you want to try Canva Pro, just go to the description and you will see my link in the description and use it. With that link, you will get 30 days of Canva Pro for free, so that you will understand if Canva Pro is for you or not. And that's it for this video. And if you wanna check out any of my more videos, you can click over here and watch them. And that's it. Thank you.